Today on Destination Polaris.
Mexico, here we come. We ripped down the Baja Peninsula with the first couple of off-road racing.
Destination Polaris starts right now.
Destination Polaris is presented by Rugged Radios, the authority in communications.
Welcome to Destination Polaris. We are south of the border in beautiful Baja, California. What do you think, Lindsay?
I am loving it. Look at the view along the coast. Not to mention this week, we are going to ride part of the course of the famous Baja 1000.
Looks like Christmas around here.
Yeah, here we go. We get to unleash the beast today.
Gotta tell you, Linz, I'm feeling a little spoiled right now.
I know, right? Brand new machines wrapped up and waiting for us at the resort. Doesn't get more new than this.
When you guys are done with my machine, just let me know.
Brand new, not a mile on her. The blue one's mine.
Should we trust you with this new ride?
Yeah, I don't think we should be. I've seen Lindsay drive before. That's kind of a scary process.
Matt, I thought we were friends. Oh, you guys be quiet. I can handle myself just fine. The clean, they literally have never been driven. It's that brand new.
They're only going to be new and shiny for just a short period of time today.
Oh yeah,
That's an easy fix.
ain't that the truth? Our Baja California ride starts and ends in Ensenada. The resort town is located about 2 hours south of San Diego.
For the next 3 days, we'll ride the Baja Peninsula and take on a big section of the famous Baja 1000 race course.
Guiding us will be the unofficial king and queen of Baja, Wayne
It's the ultimate adventure.
and Kristen Matlock.
We love it. I mean, if we're not down here racing or putting on rides, we're down here just with our kids.
Usually we're planning our next trip on the way home. And that's how much we enjoy it.
The Matlocks spend most of their time down here racing, but this week they'll be playing tourists.
We're going to go through Santa Tomas, some local spots, some really fun things, some sea caves, some beaches. We got some sand dunes near San Antonio del Mar. A lot of just local scenic things that most people don't get to see. It doesn't get much better.
All that sounds amazing. And we're gonna kick things off by going to one of Wayne's top secret spots.
Yeah, you know, sea caves that we're gonna head to, it's fun. It's something that's completely unique. The funnest part for me is when we get there and we take our helmets off and you see people's faces that get to see it for the first time, and they're just in awe.
And it's a sea cave.
Yeah, it's a sea cave that leads to a hidden beach, and so you can't really do this anywhere else in the world. And you're taking these machines out here and you ride right up to it.
Let's go check it out.
Let's do it.
You can almost fit a machine through here, but
I was just trying to talk Boone into driving it through here, but he's chicken.
yeah, look at the water's coming in.
Yeah.
Are we tied in or tied out right now?
I think the tide's working its way up. It's almost high tide.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, it's running through the sea cave now.
There it is, there it is.
Wet shoes.
Wet shoes, dry shoes.
I think you set me up.
Oh no!
Now we match. Yeah. I think we could actually just kind of push Jared into it.
Yeah, that ain't happening. That ain't happening.
All right, Linz, this ride is awesome. You know where we're headed next, though?
From the beach up to the top of the cliff.
On top of the cliff?
I know you're afraid of heights. It's going to be fine. Stay with us. That's next on Destination Polaris.
Destination Polaris is sponsored by Rugged Radios, the authority in communications. And by KMC Wheels, precision for chaos. And by Brimstone, camp, ride, and kick back at Brimstone.
I woke up south of the border, that's all I know. You know we're in good hands when we're riding with the Matlocks. They've run this trail a couple times.
Is he awake?
Thinking about my next fish taco. One taco or two?
We can't start our day without an authentic Baja breakfast.
The food down here is absolutely amazing.
So we're at a cool little family restaurant that's right down the street from a resort, and look at the homemade food that they're gonna make for us. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the Burro is one of our favorite places to eat here. It's a family-owned restaurant. It's a little tiny, tiny little place, but the burritos are huge.
So I'm really hungry. I don't know if I'm going with the half burro or the big.
I stuck with the half burro, and that was plenty.
I hope that doesn't put him in a food coma, because we've got to ride hard and fast on the Baja 1000 course.
Yeah, whether you guys are going to know it or not, we're going to be on the Baja 1000 course. Some of it you'll realize it because it's rough. It's really rough. And some of it you won't realize it. The Baja 1000 course is so diverse. It's anywhere from blacktop roads to smooth graded farm roads to the most miserable, rocky, whooped out, silty terrain you can ever imagine. Trips like this, we actually get to check out the scenery.
Usually Wayne and I are just flying past this area because, you know, we're racing, so we don't have time to stop and enjoy the beauty that Baja has to offer.
Yeah, there's stuff I've seen on this trip for the first time, and I've been down that road 30, 40 times. So doing these fun trips like this, it's pretty amazing the new stuff that you get to see and how pretty and surreal it is.
We stopped to take a few pics and then headed into town.
Lindsay, one of the great things about Baja is all the cool towns you come across, including this one, Your India.
Yes, and it's here where we always get a taste of Mexican culture and find the best places to stop for lunch.
You know I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too. I want some fresh street tacos.
Tacos, tacos, everyone wants tacos, let's get tacos.
Tacos it is. They look delicious.
Eat up, Lindsay, because we're headed to the beach.
The beach riding is completely unique to Baja. I don't really know where else you can do that. Here we get to go down and ride for 50, 60 miles at a time. Just nonstop down the coastal line. It's just amazing.
Fly down the beach and then roll right into the dunes.
Today, we get to experience life on the edge.
And I'm not sure how far up off the ocean is. It's got to be 500-600 feet. And it's just amazing getting to drive your Polaris Razor right along the edge of it. You know, there's no guardrails, there's no safeties. Just don't go off the road. Don't do anything stupid.
The beach, the food, the dunes. And we're not done yet.
Stick around because we're going to introduce you to Matlock Racing. You're watching Destination Polaris.
Destination Polaris is sponsored by the Polaris Visa Card. Power your passion. Earn Polaris cash on your everyday purchases. B&W Trailer Hitches, towing adventure. And by Aluma Trailers, the best aluminum trailers available.
Welcome back to Destination Polaris. We're in Baja, California, cruising the coast with Matlock Racing.
Wayne and Kristen Matlock live in San Diego, but spend a lot of their time in Baja.
We're down here probably once or twice a month. Hi.
Even their dentist is in Baja.
We come down here for anything and everything.
Baja is their second home, and for Wayne, it's a lifestyle he's always known.
You know, Baja to me is about family. I remember as a kid, you know, getting the chance to come down here, I was just so excited. Just to see different things. I believe my dad started coming down here in the 60s. You know, some of the stories are pretty wild.
Wayne's dad raced the Baja 1000, and he tagged right along.
When I was old enough, I started racing down here, and you know, a couple times we were racing at the same time. He was racing on dirt bikes, I was racing ATVs, and I think my mom was pretty frantic, but we had a good time.
Wayne met Kristen in 2001, and she soon followed him across the border.
Just a couple of months later after we met, he did one of his very first quad races. I went with him, we went camping for the weekend, and we had a great time. They ended up winning. And I got super bored watching him have all the fun. I'm like, I want to do that too.
By 2005, Kristen no longer stood on the sidelines.
I hopped on my quad at one of the local races just to see how I would do, and I did pretty well, so I just kept at it.
Fast forward 10 years to 2015, and Kristen signs with Polaris to be a factory racer just like her husband. The married couple race in different classes, but go head-to-head in the Score Baja Series.
To have my wife out there racing and then have her be one of the top competitors on the track it's just amazing. A lot of guys, think that she's got her spot just, because she's a female, and Polaris wanted to help out a female, and they don't realize that she's actually a pretty badass racer. When she goes out there and lays it down and beats every single one of them, she proved another point.
She's done a phenomenal job the last few years, really jumping in, being all in, looking to win, and she's already done that very successfully within the first few years, and she's a great role model for all people to look up to.
And I just love representing the women. It's absolutely awesome to go out there and just show them that they can get out there too and do exactly what I'm doing.
Earlier this year at the San Felipe 250, the Matlocks pulled off a double.
I don't think it's ever been done as a couple.
Wayne won his class, and Kristen won hers.
It was amazing. Anyone that wins their class gets a bottle of champagne to pop at the finish line, and we got to do that together. So that was really special to share.
And the wins keep coming. Kristen took first overall UTV at the 50th anniversary Baja 500. Podiums and trophies go back nearly 2 decades for these two.
As a kid, coming down here, you see these factory teams, and you're thinking, man, one day I want to do that. I want to be that guy. It's pretty awesome to have the opportunity and for Polaris to believe in us and realize your dreams.
Super cool to see the Matlocks down here in their element.
Hola.
Going through town, all the kids running up to them, asking for their autographs, asking for posters.
In Baja, Kristen gets the royal treatment.
The little girls, they see the pink car and they're so adorable. It's just such a great feeling to represent the female part of it, in the off-road community. Adios.
They're out here living the razor life. They're down in Baja all the time. They strive, they win a lot, but more importantly, they also bring people out and live the adventures with them.
Every year, the Matlocks lead a huge group of off-roaders down the peninsula.
That all started with my dad bringing groups down here. It's just a kind of a neat thing that we do as a family.
Time to finish off our Baja adventure with one more ride. Next up, we go racing. You're watching Destination Polaris.
Destination Polaris is sponsored by Super ATV, your trusted source for high-quality parts and accessories. Kicker and SSB Works, go wherever your music takes you. And by PRP, seats, harnesses, and storage for your UTV. PRP, built for off-road.
Welcome back to the show. We end our adventure here at the Estero Beach Resort, and they have their very own Lucas Oil track on site. Let's have a little fun with these Turbo S's.
Today, the Matlocks get to do something even they've never done.
We're getting ready to go out and take these Razor S's out on the Lucas Oil track. It's going to be fun.
I've actually never been out there on that track. They gave us permission to go out there and spin a few laps.
I'm going to try to take on Kristen and Wayne and see if I can't hold my own against them. I'm sure I'm going to get my butt kicked. It looks like there's a nasty whoop section, a couple of really fun jumps, and a few corners where we really hang it out there and really drift around the corners, so it should be a ton of fun.
This short course track is quite the resort amenity. That looked like a ton of fun. And the perfect way to end this trip.
I just feel so comfortable down here. It's what makes me sad when I have to leave Baja and makes me so excited to make the next plan for the trip down here.
You feel the stress of the United States kind of go away, and you're in a different place, a different time.
Baja is one of those magical places, and I think it's on the bucket list for everybody to come do. So getting the opportunity to come down here and ride was truly a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I know now I need to go back and bring a bunch of my friends with me as well.
It's about seeing new things. It's the ultimate adventure.
I guess it's time to start planning our next trip to Baja.
My bags are already packed.